What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Hungry. At least that's what I'm going to call myself for this video. Today I want to show you guys how to make a very special salsa that my mother-in-law showed me how to make when I was dating my wife. And this salsa is very addicting. It can be very spicy, but it is good. Now, there's really not a name for it. I've asked. Some people said 12 chilies, 12 chiles. But I really can't find a name for it. But I do know that when we take it to parties, I have to keep yelling out to people, "It's not guacamole!" So I think that's what we're going to call it. It's not guacamole. Very simple ingredients. We have onions. These happen to be yellow. Now, when you start making this, if you use different onions, it's going to give you different flavors. It won't be bad, but you're going to get different flavors. So if you want to use red, if you want to use white, if you want to use whatever, go for it. You're eating it. Jalapeños. Very basic, very simple. One thing I want to point out, though, is you got to smell the jalapeños. If you smell that they're hot, they're going to be hot. The other thing you want to look for is veins in the jalapeno. If you see little veins, little squiggly lines, it's another sign that it's hot. If you happen to use a red jalapeno, that might change the flavor a little bit because the red jalapeno is a little bit sweeter. But it's okay. It's to your taste. That's what I love about this recipe. You can switch things up. It's still going to come out great. Guaranteed. Here we have garlic. 2-3 cloves. If you like garlic more than onion, throw in more garlic. If you like onion more than garlic, throw in more onion. No problem. We have canola oil. This is what we use because I think it's supposed to be healthier or something. I don't know. If you want to use vegetable oil, use vegetable oil. If you want to use olive oil, use olive oil. But here is the secret. This is what makes the salsa and gives it a real nice taste. This little powder right here. This is chicken bouillon powder. Now you may be asking what brand. Since nobody's paying me, I'm going to try not to use brand names. Just get whatever. It'll work. Trust me. The other thing you're going to need is a blender. Now, you're probably going to see the name of this thing, but maybe they can send me some cash or something. I don't know. I won't keep my hopes up high. So, the other thing that we're going to need is what the ingredients are sitting on. This is called a comal, or a flat iron. Doesn't matter the size. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can do it in a frying pan. So what we're going to do first, we're going to take the jalapenos, the stems. We're going to take them off. We're going to clean them. And we're going to put the comal on the stove, get it nice and hot. And then we're going to begin to roast the jalapenos. And as we go along, the video is going to cut in and out. And you'll see the progress as we go. Obviously, cut the onions, get the roots out, take the skin off, and you could maybe quarter them. They're all going to go in the blender anyway. Same thing with the garlic. Just take the skin off, toss it in. But you'll see the steps. I hope you enjoy, and please remember, it's not guacamole. All right, so here we go. I have about 12, 13 jalapenos. I've washed them, taken the stem out. Sometimes you can pull them out, or if they're stubborn, just cut them. But make sure that you leave meat here, because when you heat these bad boys up, sometimes the juices start leaking. You don't want that. You want all that heat to stay inside. So they're clean, they're washed. My hands are washed. What we have in the blender is 4 garlic cloves, 2 small onions. Turned out they were white. It really got to me. It's tearing up. We have about 1.5 tablespoons of the chicken bouillon powder and about 1 cup of canola oil. So all that could sit in the blender. Now what we're going to do is take the jalapenos over to the comal, I see smoke coming from it, so it's hot enough. And we're just gonna lay them down. And we're gonna roast them. Get them nice and dark. And almost they're gonna look burned. You'll see. So here we are at the comal. One of my favorite parts. What we're doing is we're charring up the jalapeños. We want them to look like this on all sides. Yeah, I know it's hot. I should probably be using tongs, but I don't know. That's just the way I've done it. So here we go. So as you turn them, just be careful. If you want to use tongs, go ahead. Not a big deal. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Just want to turn them. Try to get all the sides. Try to play with them. You start hearing them get angry. You hear that snapping, that popping? Yeah, they're getting mad. They're getting furious. Remember, this is not guacamole. Oh man, I can't wait till you guys see the finished product. I wish you could taste it. You hear that popping? Woo, they're getting mad. All right. So our jalapenos are roasted. I don't know how good this is gonna come out, but you see the nice steam coming out. Already smells nice and spicy. We got them charred. Look at that, nice. Just dropped right in there. That's all we're doing, dropping them in there. Now, if they don't get charred all the way around, it's okay. Just get some char on them. They feel kind of soft to the touch. You know, when you first get them, they're kind of firm, but after you do this, you know, they get a little soft. Be careful if you're not used to handling hot stuff, if you have issues, you know, I know there's a lot of medical stuff going around or whatever, but the juices will be coming out of some of these jalapenos. Be very careful, please. If you have to use gloves, use gloves. Gotta use tongs, use tongs. Fine. No one's gonna make fun of you. Well, maybe almost nobody. Just kidding. Be safe, please. So now once they're in there, the fun part. Turn it on, blend them all up. Sometimes it takes a minute or two. The longer you leave it in there, the better. Then you're gonna taste it. When it's kind of all put together, you taste it. If you want to add one more clove of garlic, go ahead. If you want to add more onion, go for it. If you want to add a little bit more chicken bouillon, go for it. The more oil that you add to this, the creamier it's gonna get, or the creamier it's gonna look. So, yep, it's the taste. So if this is cool with you and you like the way it tastes and you want to make it this way, go for it. If you want to add something, go for it. The only thing that I do warn you, I sent this recipe to a guy that I work with, and he started adding all different kinds of hot peppers, and he came to work real happy, and he's like, taste this. It did not look appealing. The taste was good. What ended up happening was he was throwing in different peppers that had different colors. So if color's a thing for you, you might want to be careful with the darker chilies. But as you experiment with this and then you change things, if it's the way you like it, the way that you taste it, good for you. Again, remember, it's not guacamole. All right. So here's our final product. And as you can see, it's green. And it looks like, yeah, you guessed it, guacamole. But it's not. So just to let you know, on this specific recipe, the ingredients I gave you, you want to cut back to an onion and a half. So cut back to that, and it'll come out good. It was a little too oniony. The thing I love about this recipe, though, is you can add to it. So you don't throw it away and start over. So what I did for this particular recipe is I added 2 more jalapeños, roasted 2 more, threw them in. I added 3 more cloves of garlic, and just a tad bit more of chicken bouillon. And man, this stuff's great. Is it spicy? No, not really. It's got a kick to it. It's got a little tang to it. It all depends on the jalapenos that you pick. I wish that I could get the hottest jalapenos and do this, and it would be amazing. Sometimes it's going to change. One day you'll make it and it'll just have okay spice, and people who don't like spicy food are going to be eating this up because it's going to taste so good. But then there's other days where, oh boy, let me tell you, it's going to be spicy. Another thing I want to just let you guys know is if it sits a little bit, what'll happen is because of the oil, it might start to kind of gel up a little bit. That's okay. Just get your spoon and just mix it up. Mix it up. You keep mixing it, it'll get back nice to its nice, and this is a consistency I like. If I added a little bit more oil, maybe it'll get a little bit more runny. But this is the way I like it. So here we go. Let's taste. Got a flauta. Put it on there. I don't want to be rude and eat in front of you guys. But remember, it's not guacamole. Thank you guys. Enjoy.